Hello, my name is Aaron Hummel, and I'm the Fire Chief for the Boise Fire Department. I want to take a moment to share with you what I believe to be one of the most significant public safety threats in the 21st century, wildland-urban interface fires. But first, I want to provide a little bit of context. The fire service has protected communities in America for hundreds of years now. However, each century presented distinct challenges in our evolution. In the 19th century, large fires routinely devastated entire sections of cities. These fires were not isolated incidents, but instead were a product of densely populated combustible construction. This was a constant threat to America's growing cities. In response, insurance underwriters and fire chiefs helped develop building and zoning codes. These codes reduced combustible construction and increased separation between structures to slow the spread of fire from building to building. Many of these fires led to the creation of organized municipal fire departments, including here in Boise and Nampa. In the 20th century, some major fires still occurred, but building codes significantly reduced large-scale citywide disasters. However, the challenge then shifted to life safety inside of our now larger and more complex buildings. Tragic fires occurred decade after decade, often due to a lack of fire safety features. Each one led to changes that we now often take for granted, like occupancy limits, exit requirements, alarms, sprinklers, and less volatile building materials. Because of these changes, fires today are far less likely to result in mass casualties, though the risk has not been completely eliminated. In the 21st century, while large loss of life fires still occur, their frequency has declined due to continued improvements in codes and enforcement. Today's challenge has evolved once again and now represents a significant threat to both life and property: the size and scale of wildland-urban interface fires. As development expands into wildland areas and environmental conditions change, these fires are becoming more frequent and increasingly destructive. Since 2000, we have seen the impact of these fires across southern Idaho on a smaller scale with the Oregon Trail, Charlotte, Table Rock, and Valley fires. However, the potential for even larger local events exists. As you know, one of the things we value here in the Treasure Valley is having access to foothills in the ridge-to-river system. But with that comes community threat of wildland-urban interface fire and the incursion into our wildland spaces. Boise Fire is committed to taking a proactive approach at addressing this threat. We are one of 6 agencies partnering with the Western Fire Chiefs Association in an initiative known as Mitigation That Matters. We are working to leverage advanced fire modeling and data analytics to better understand how fire is likely to behave based on our local topography and built environment. This modeling will enhance decision-making for incident commanders by helping prioritize where limited resources can have the greatest impact. This effort also has implications beyond emergency response. It allows us to act before a fire starts by prioritizing mitigation efforts that reduce the potential for large-scale loss and strengthen our ability to make science-informed risk assessments. As wildfire risk increases, insurance providers are adjusting how they manage that risk, leading to rising costs and, in some cases, policy cancellations. By identifying where risk truly exists and using grant funding for targeted mitigation, we can help protect residents' continued access to insurance coverage. Boise, Idaho is the nerve center of the nation's wildland firefighting efforts at the National Interagency Fire Center. And as of 2026, the headquarters of the newly consolidated United States Wildland Fire Service. We have an opportunity and a responsibility to demonstrate what best practice looks like in prevention and response through strong collaboration across federal, state, and local partners. This effort is currently in the planning phase as we work together to secure funding for advanced fire modeling and analysis. Our department provides fire and rescue services not only to the city of Boise, but also to Garden City and 3 surrounding fire districts. Through these partnerships, we deliver a high level of service, including hazardous materials response, technical rescue, and enhanced fire suppression capabilities typically found in much larger cities. Boise Fire is also an advanced life support agency, with paramedic firefighters working alongside Ada County paramedics to provide critical medical care throughout the community. I would welcome the opportunity to meet with you individually to discuss this further or answer any questions.